Oh, you know what? Gotta turn this on. So, I kind of wanted to do one by myself, do a live by myself and everything. Um, I don't know if me doing them with Tori has split up my audience or anything like that, but like I said, I wanted to do one by myself and let everybody know that I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Uh, we're doing good. Me and Tori, we're good. Um, you know, what's everybody been up to? What's really going on? You know. I just got off work like a couple hours ago. I ate and everything else like that, so I'm good. Man. I actually wanted to do a little one by myself for like 30 minutes and then collab with her for another 30 or however long, or just see what's up, you know what I'm saying? It's because me and her are going live all the time, you know. And like I said, I really, really believe that, I don't know, that I was on her channel before and somebody said, "You're splitting up your audience." And I was like, "For real? You really think so?" And I'm starting to believe that because I think I really am. And this is about the time that I always want to go live, you know? But yeah. I made a couple of reels on Instagram, you know. I finally got to the point where I can get paid from Instagram. I finally set that up, you know what I'm saying? So I'm excited about that. That's why I always make the reels, you know. Depending on the views and everything they get, the likes and all that, you know. So if y'all see my reels on there, go ahead and like it up, you know what I'm saying? Um, I keep on finding these like really, really cool edits about like random AIs, like making stuff about like Family Guy, what Looney Tunes, Dragon Ball Z. I'm really not a big Dragon Ball Z fan because I don't know. I just like I said, if y'all seen me before, I've always seen everybody overdo it. You know what I'm saying? And it was just a commitment I couldn't commit to. You know what I'm saying? It was really long. My mom was watching General Hospital and All My Children at the time, and at the time, um, I felt like it was like that, but for kids. You know, when I was growing up and everything. So I think I got like the Boo saga done to Kid Boo. I was Fat Boo first and Kid Boo, and then that's it. That's where I cut off, and I was like, yeah, this is too much. I'm not doing this. I'm not sitting down here for 30 minutes dedicating myself to this. You know, y'all, if y'all want to, you know what I'm saying. But I'm not gonna do all that. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. You know, that was just something I couldn't do. My bad. I want to get copyrighted, so I am gonna mute this when I hear something else. Um, how's everybody been though? You know, me, I've been good at work, you know. Just chilling. Today was kind of ass, but it was alright. Made a little bit of money. Just felt a little bit, you know. I mean, as much as I try to do these perfumes, man, nobody wants them, but nobody leaves my stand without something, you know. So they always leave with a roller or something like that, you know. So if you see me out in public, say what's up. Let me know that you see me on here or that you know me from here, you know. I don't mind about shaking people's hand. Now, if I'm in the middle of a sale, then that's a whole different story, you know. Um, because I am trying to close the sale and everything like that. But if you see if you see me out there, you know what I'm saying, you already know what it is. Mm-hmm. Um, yeah. Well, let's see. Somebody's already reacting to my reel. Yeah, yeah. Let's go. See, I got reel. I make reels almost every day. I try to make them almost every day because I do want to get to the point where I can easily make money on Instagram. You know, I'm trying to get it to the point where I can make money on here, but you know, if Instagram wants to pay me for doing that, then that's cool. I ain't tripping. You know, I verified everything else on Instagram, so that's why I'm coming with all these different reels. You know, I'm into every kind of music too, so it's kind of like, you know, I'll promote what rock, heavy metal, death metal, all that other stuff. You know, just because I'm kind of into that genre of music. You know, I'm into everything. It's not just one. You know, I like everything. Switch it up all the time. Um, yeah, they could look pretty snazzy. And this haircut though, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Um, man, I'm tired. I'm tired, man. I just went to work a little bit, ate good. I might do a little workout. I might get a little workout session. I don't know. Depends. It just depends, to be honest with you. Um, you know, around this time, I used to go live all the time. Me and Tori used to go live all the time. We built up an audience, man, and we've gotten to the point where we got like 7K views on one live, and I was real proud of that. I was real excited for that, you know. And I kind of want to build that thing up again. I kind of want to build that momentum up again of what we had before. Um, so like right after this, definitely I'm gonna definitely have her on, because we had a fan base. We definitely had a big old fan base. You know, we had a community of people. We had the mods. We had everybody else. You know, and it was pretty cool. It was a vibe. It was a daily thing that we used to do all the time. Granted, we were going through it as this. We were building this audience up and everything else like that, and you know, stuff wasn't easy. But at the same time, we got through it. You know, made it happen, made it work. Um, um, yeah. If you know what, I was actually talking to yeah. Does anybody in here mess with rap music? Anybody at all? You know, I was talking to one dude, OG Bumpy Johnson. I don't know if anybody knows who that is. It's a singer. He's a singer coming out, and I don't know if he's already out there yet. I don't know if he's, I don't know. I don't know the status of it because I have heard a couple songs from him and everything like that, but I just don't know specifically what's going down. But I was talking to him earlier and everything. You know what I'm saying? Pretty cool dude. It's a pretty cool guy. So shout out to OG Bumpy Johnson. You know. Um, yeah, man, just trying to make everything come together. Trying to build up this audience again. You know, if I can do it, do it. Do it again. I'm gonna do it again, of course. I'm gonna build that up. I'm gonna build that up. Even though I gotta do it myself, it's cool. But I mean, I do have another person on my side that's gonna help me do that as well. You know, Tori, if you're watching this, I appreciate you for being there for me. I appreciate you for helping me out with this and always wanting to do this. Um, just always being there, always being available, always making yourself available for this specific thing that I'm trying to do. You know, and making it exciting, making it fun, making it, what it is today. You know, um, I don't know who else has got a supportive girlfriend like that. You know, and if you do, man, keep her close. You know, um, we've been through our own things. We've had our ups and downs. You know, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna say anything bad. I can't say anything bad. Like, you know. I do want to have her on here later though, for sure. If it's 30 minutes from now, an hour from now, I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what she wants to do when she's available. So definitely gonna get her on here for sure. See what's up. Look at that. Kind of getting a little swole. Okay, I see you. No, I'm fine. I don't really go live no more because I mean by myself it's kind of boring. You know what I'm saying? By myself, I really don't have nothing to talk about. Uh, Let me find out. Dude, y'all, I still have these hot Cheetos here. I'm gonna eventually eat those. I probably throw them away, to be honest. They're probably old already. It's been like a week. Alright, no more. But yeah. Yeah. I was gonna do this one for 30 minutes, but I really don't have nothing to talk about. And that's weird. That's weird too. That I say the longevity of how long we're gonna do it for and everything else like that. Instead of talking about it beforehand, I just be like, look, F it. We're gonna do it like this, that, and that, and then I say it like as I'm on here. So that's pretty thorough. I don't know if anybody does that, but I mean I do. You know. Um, do push-ups. All right. How many? How many push-ups? I can. Let me see how much I can do. Hold on, real quick. Let me see. Turn this fan off because this fan is loud. 100. Jesus Christ. I don't know if I can do 100. Okay. 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 Hey, hold on. I can't see them. Okay, 20? Yeah, I got you. I got you. I got you, bro. I got you. little rusty. A little rusty, but you know what I'm saying? Like, wait, boy. Yeah, a little something light. You know, I appreciate it for coming through and chopping it up with your boy. You know. Oh God. I did just eat too, so. Oh, what's up? What's up? I used to do 200 push-ups a day, y'all. I used to. I know it doesn't look like it, but I used to. I wouldn't do anything. I wouldn't turn on the TV. When I got home, I'd like mentally get myself prepared for it. And I would do 200, I'd make sure the 200 push-ups are done before I relax, before I do anything. You know? I mean, I didn't have nothing to do. I didn't have nobody to talk to. And when I did, I was like, I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to bother nobody, you know? So I just worked on myself. Got me some dumbbells. I weigh 320. Already. I mean, at some point, bro, you're 6'7". I'm 5'3". I'm not a big guy. You know what I'm saying? 6'7". That's tall, bro. Were you did you play basketball or what? You know what? I weighed 200, and the last time I weighed myself was 205, 203. Yeah. It's because I was working out too in the process, you know, and then I kind of slowly stopped, but just because I was doing like 60, you know, and I wanted to eventually build up more reps, more everything. I mean, I am a little bit. Mine just doesn't really show like that. You know? I played in college football. Well, I mean, at 6'7", 320, come on now. I would hope so. I think if I played football, you know what? I wanted to. I wanted to so bad. I really wanted to. That was my dream to play football because my uncle wanted me to. And since like 13, you know, no, 12, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was 12 years old and I wanted to play football. But I was brought up by a single mother, you know. My dad, he was incarcerated a lot. So was my mom. My mom was always gone. She had to provide, you know. She worked 3 jobs at one time just to make sure that we had it good. So, you know, the reason why I keep on doing this is I'm so persistent on this is because, you know, eventually, I can make some Jack Harlow and Johnny Depp. Man, they say hard work pays off. So, you know, once this pays off, then I can definitely. I haven't been in I've been to jail a couple times. You know what I'm saying? But it's really nothing to brag about. You know. I mean, who hasn't? You know. The The first time I got into a fight, and I got into it really bad, and I'm not gonna go into detail on what happened, but it was to the point where I had to go to. Well, they could have just gave me a ticket, but what they did is they wanted to. I guess they wanted to prove a point and put me in jail. So what they did is they threw me in jail, gave me a ticket, and then as soon as I got out, I paid that off. You know, and I thought it was just one ticket, but they kept on. They added like two on there. I think they added two on there. And you know what? You know what the crazy part is? Is that I didn't even know, because when they took me to jail, they didn't read me my rights. They didn't. They didn't. They never read me my rights. So I was telling one of my homeboys that one of the cops didn't do that when he took me to jail. So they were saying, he was like, bro, you could have got off. And so I was like, well, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was a young kid. I wasn't paying attention to high school. I didn't really pay attention a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. And I used to be really antisocial. Uh, Man, so I was so antisocial that I had to make me a YouTube channel. You know, that I wanted to let my family know that, look, I am getting out there. I am talking to people. Oh, no, I'm Hispanic, bro. I can't really say Mexican because if I say Mexican, I don't speak Spanish. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm Tex-Mex, bro. I'll tell you that. I'm Tex-Mex. You know what I'm saying? I know, I've had people tell me, they were like, what the hell are you? You know what I'm saying? They just tell me like that. Like, I had one dude tell me Romanian. I had got Chinese at one point. I always get a white boy that I'm white. What else is it? How do I really look Asian? Answer me that. Do I look Asian? I've got Asian like 4 times in my lifetime. Who mistakes me for Asian? I don't know. I don't know. I've gotten Romanian. Uh, that's pretty funny. You're pulling the baddies, bro. I only have one in my life. I only have one. So the one baddie I'm with is the one is my girlfriend. That's the baddie I'm with. You know. And I can't say I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I've got her number, her this, that, and that, because I don't. You know what I'm saying? I got one woman that I'm thinking about. Um, let me see. Let me see. I mean, I just recently got a haircut, so I mean, I used to look like freaking Logan from freaking X-Men. So before I've had this, uh, so I mean, I keep up with myself. I try to keep up with myself, especially if I'm feeling down and out. You know, I kind of push people. I I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're feeling down and out about yourself, and you ain't got it like that, dude, go get yourself a haircut. Make yourself appealing. Make yourself feel good about yourself. You know, if just the world isn't making you feel like that, you know what I'm saying? Be better to yourself. You know, better to yourself so you can be better to the ones around you. You know, the ones that socialize, talk to you every day. You know, laugh more, get good with people that can enjoy your company. You know, stuff like that. I've been with her for like a year and 7 months, year and 8 months. Yeah, year and 8 months now. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Like I said, I really don't do it for this long, but somebody came on here. I appreciate you for coming on here, bro. You know, for giving me somebody to talk to, something to do on here. Because I'm usually just by myself, talking to myself. You know, that's why I do these lives for. You know, to connect with my audience, connect with the people that enjoy my content. You know, I really appreciate that. I appreciate the ones that interact with me. You know, because I take the time out of my day to interact with the people that obviously take the time to interact with me, of course. Yes, sir. So if you, like I said, if you already haven't, go check out the shorts. I drop shorts every day. That sounds funny. That sounds real funny. I drop shorts every day. That's funny. I make shorts, YouTube shorts. That is. Um, um, I make YouTube shorts every day. I haven't made a video in a while. I'm thinking about doing another one pretty soon. So if you haven't checked out my old videos, go ahead and go check those out. You know what I'm saying? Stay the whole link through, watch them all. You know what I'm saying? I hope you enjoy. Check out the old lives I got. There's a lot of stuff that I'm going through that I put on here. You know what I'm saying? That that I just try to, I'm just a normal person. I'm just a normal man going through it. You know what I'm saying? Going through life, and then I just happen to have a video camera in front of me, so I put my life on here. I don't do nothing bad. I'm a normal man. I work and go home. Work and go home. That's day in and day out. So you want to go ahead and check those out. Go ahead, like, share, and subscribe if you already haven't. Um, man, I'm gonna be doing these lives more. You know, so check me out on that for sure. It's almost about that time, so I'm gonna wrap it up for sure. Um, oh yeah, I'll be coming out with more shorts as well. YouTube shorts. I think I'm gonna come out with. You know what? If I ever make merch, I think just gonna put out my own brand of shorts. Since that's really what's got me big on YouTube is my shorts. So y'all prepared for the shorts for sure. The what's the name show shorts. The what are those called? The what's the name? I definitely make a brand like that. I definitely make a brand out of my channel, of course. I wouldn't. I'm actually making keychains too. Making keychains. I did put like a sample out for those. So if you wanna get those, get in contact with me to get to know how to get those available. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, man. Like I said, like, share, and subscribe, man, and I appreciate everybody for coming through. Peace.